Torg and Elliott, QFM 96.
We got him on the phone. The President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning, Turd and Smelliot. It's great to be here. Hello, America. It's your greenest president ever. You know, because it was Earth Day yesterday.
Yeah.
We're still fighting global warming. It's still happening, and we can't let up. So do your part today by putting your air conditioning on high and opening all the windows. Do it for Mother Nature, won't you?
We're going to do that, sir. Hey, so what have you been up to since last time we had you on, a week ago?
Well, thanks to me, the formerly bankrupt Red Lobster is bringing back their endless shrimp promotion. I did it. My economy helped bring them back. America's staple of fine seafood dining is back. I've said it before, shrimping ain't easy.
Okay, so with that, let's get started. You extended the ceasefire with Iran, but apparently they're not interested in a second round of peace talks. But, so you sent your son-in-law, Jared, to Pakistan to hold the talks. What the hell's going on with that?
Yes, I sent my son-in-law, which is a bold move because if there's one thing the world respects, it's unsolicited advice from a son-in-law. But I will tell you, right now, there's no easy fix for Iran. It's not the same easy fix as eating your weight in Big Macs. That's always what works with me, not with Iran. Maybe they'll come around with the ceasefire. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
All right, a new NBC News poll found that your approval rating has dropped to a new low over rising costs and the war. Any comments?
Like the gotcha question there, Torg. That's
Sorry.
right. Yes, if you believe the fake news, my approval rating is now officially below a Kardashian IQ. No, seriously, it's gone down faster than Bonnie Blue on spring break. On the bright side, at least something is coming down. Even my poll numbers are trying to cut costs.
All right. Next question. Nancy Sinatra, of all people, criticized you for posting that video of her father, Frank Sinatra, performing My Way on Truth Social. She said it's a sacrilege. What's your comment on that?
Low energy Nancy, I like to call her. Sorry, Toots, but my way is also how I approach copyright issues. Seriously, Nancy Sinatra is such a loser. She's the Kamala Harris of Meghan Markle's of Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay, and finally, sir, you're commemorating 250 years of the Bible in America, public readings of the entire Bible over the course of a week. Can I ask, have you ever read the entire Bible, sir?
Have I ever? Did Biden join his high school Spanish club just so he could take a siesta every afternoon? Yes, I am a big fan of reading the Bible. Matter of fact, I always have at least 2 Corinthians with me when I do it. Now, seeing as how all this reading is being done in Washington, Congress might have to skip over the thou shalt not lie part.
All right, well, President Trump, let me ask you, what's your favorite version of the Bible?
Without a doubt, it's the Trump Bible. It's an incredible Bible. It's way better than the Pulp Fiction version. And it still has all your favorite books in it, like Genesis and Exodus and the rest.
Yeah.
Believe me, I'm just scholarly enough to know that Phil Collins wasn't in Genesis at the time. But it's a great Bible, and not just because it's covered in the finest Corinthian pleather. Now, be sure to get one autographed by me for only $699, available at the White House online store. You know what? It might even be more valuable if Morgan Freeman autographs it. Is he there with you guys?
Well, I've been sitting here listening to you this entire time, wondering which way to go. And it went exactly the way I thought it would.
I was going on. I'm a blowhard, don't I? I go on forever.
Donald Trump could talk for 500 years and then just start talking again.
You're telling me it's RFK Jr., Morgan. He really goes on and on.
We go from the smoothest voice in the world to the most rickety voice in the world. Folks, Joe Biden, folks, last year in Rome, Scranton, Pennsylvania. For 600 AD was the fall of the Roman Empire. The Romans decided they were plumbers. The Romans were defeated by Mario and Luigi.
That's a pretty good impression there. Yeah.
Folks, come on. I'm not joking around. What's going on with the quiet guy?
Okay. A lot of people know how to do the young Bill Clinton, but a lot of people don't know how to do the older Bill Clinton.
Quite frankly, that's fantastic. I talk to so many people. And Eric's the best. There's nobody better.
Hey, everybody, Elon Musk has a joke. Everybody, Elon.
All right.
Yes. When your computer asks if you're a robot, It's just looking for a friend.
Okay. That's excellent. I love. It's very good. Enjoy what you're doing there. A lot of people. I was on Joe Rogan. Oh my God, that's effing nuts. That's crazy. Jamie, pull that up. Pull that
up. Joe Rogan.
I don't do a good Jeff Goldblum, but as good as Frank does. Not yet, anyway. But I will find a way.
And you know how this goes. Sometimes you'll get stuck in between two impressions, and that was Elon Musk is what that sounded like in Jurassic Park, which I think is funnier. And if you don't mind, Eric, I might use that. Life will. Life's going to find a way. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Okay. Right.
I think we need John Madden to do a post-mortem of this.
You think of all the things you could do and the things that you couldn't do in between those two sets of things. I mean, boom, that's where you are.
Thanks, President Trump.
Thank you, sir.
Torg and Elliott.
It's Torg and Elliott.